Mexico. Tonight we are inside Tropicana Field on the west coast of Florida as MLB The Show gets set to bring you more Major League Baseball action. Tonight it's Game 2 of this three-game series as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian, happy to be with you here for this one. As always, I'm joined by Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. Hud, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on in this matchup here?
Well, one guy who's really made a name for himself the past few years is Carlos Pena. This guy was having a hard time holding down a job a few years ago, but then he arrived in Tampa and everything changed for him. Now he's one of the top run producers in the game today. There's a turnaround for you.
All right, Rex, thanks. We'll hear from Dave in just a bit, but first we check out the starting lineup for the 27-time world champion New York Yankees. It's presented by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Brett Gardner bats second in left field. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Chris Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Nick Johnson, the DH tonight. He'll hit eighth. Francisco Cervelli finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. They'll face off against yet another quality arm to emerge from that Tampa Bay farm system in recent years, the young right-hander Wade Davis. Look there at the Rays defense as they feature a first-time Gold Glove winner Evan Longoria at third base, plus a former winner Carlos Pena across the diamond at first. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball. And we are underway as Jeter looks at a pitch that misses ball 1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Foul. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Not much you can do with the fastball there. Good eye.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Zobrist is there, and Jeter's retired for the first out of the game. Brett Gardner will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-0 pitch. That swung out and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
And I'll tell you, these are the kind of pitches he's going to need to keep locating if he's going to be successful.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And that'll get by into the center field for a base hit. And that'll extend his hit streak as well as he's now reached a Baker's dozen, 13 ball games. Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Alex Rodriguez.
They'll throw over to first. dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. Almost caught him leaving that time. And this is up and in, ball one.
They better not forget about that runner on first.
Over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And out of here!
Well, Matt, one thing you cannot do with A-Rod at the plate is make a location mistake, and he just absolutely clobbers this thing over the wall.
Mark Teixeira stepped in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. Here it comes. And switches right down the middle, strike one.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit, because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Goes and chops this one out towards second. There to play is Zobrist over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
This is just a case of a guy having to protect with 2 strikes, and he chased one out of the zone.
Chris Granderson will be the batter. And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, this thing's got no zip to it at all. That'll smart for a minute or two, but he's going to be fine.
Nick Swisher will dig in here.
Nick Swisher.
First pitch on the way. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being a home run. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. Leading things off in left field is the dangerous Carl Crawford. B.J. Upton bats second, he'll be in center. Evan Longoria bats third, and he'll be at third base. Following him at first base is Carlos Pena batting fourth. Ben Zobrist bats fifth, he'll play second. Pat Burrell will be the DH tonight and bat in the 6th spot. Matt Joyce, the right fielder, bats seventh. Then comes the young catcher Deoner Navarro. Sean Rodriguez will hit number 9, he is at shortstop. They'll match up against a guy who's bounced back and forth between the rotation and the bullpen in recent years, the big right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. A look here at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner, Mark Teixeira at first, and a 4-time winner at short, the captain, Derek Jeter. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Only 2 pitches, but he looks pretty sharp to start the ball game.
Swing, the ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. Fisher is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down. B.J. Upton will take his cuts now. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
That thing's almost into the dugout. What are you swinging at?
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
And even he's smart enough not to chase that thing.
Here's the pitch. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. You're not going to stay down there all night if you can.
Evan Longoria will step in now. And this ball will be chopped foul. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Take something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Granderson is right there, and that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Robinson Cano leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Robinson Cano.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
On the way. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Swing a liner toward the gap in left center. And he makes the catch on the move as he's able to hang with this one for the first down.
One thing you can say about Crawford as an outfielder is he's got great closing speed to the baseball. He just sets his target and goes and gets it.
Nick Johnson digs in at the plate.
Nick Johnson.
2-0 low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Joyce is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out.
Well, that ball's looking for some wind to take it out of here. Picked the wrong stadium for that, though. Maybe if the AC were going full blast, it might have helped.
Francisco Cervelli will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak.
Francisco Cervelli.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And that misses, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. So runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Derek Jeter. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Swing on and missed. 1-1. Hit hard to the left side. And a base hit for Jeter.
And let's take a look at this from our overhead camera and you'll see it. That pitch is on the outside part of the plate, but he still finds a way to pull it to left.
Brett Gardner will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Carlos Pena will start things off in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, he got away with that pitch, but when you're a veteran pitcher, those are the kind of location mistakes you just can't afford to make.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Needed only 10 pitches to get himself through the first inning, and he's off to a similarly good start here in the second.
Zobrist will stand in looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. And a curveball drops in there for strike one.
Ran that curveball in on him, and he didn't want any part of it.
On the ground for A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Will take his first cut to the ball game here. Right there for strike one.
Let's see if he'll nibble at the corners here once he gets ahead.
Swing a soft liner to the right side, and that is into right field, a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Matt Joyce steps in now. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, nothing in one.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Runner on first with 2 away. 1-1 on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swinging a shot toward right center. And that is down. And we'll see if they'll push it. And in fact, will rattle against the wall now. So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in is the catcher, Deanna Navarro. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
And he'll wait for something a little higher that he can do something with.
Here's the 1-0. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Now.
Oh, this would be a huge strikeout if he could get out of this one.
Two pitch on the way. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. It's through into center field, base hit. 1 run scores, the throw to the plate, and not in time as the second run scores.
Looked like a fastball that time. Started out in the outside part of the plate, but he's able to get the bat head through and wrap it up the middle for the base hit.
Sean Rodriguez will get his first shot at it here.
Tampa, Sean Rodriguez.
And that misses for ball one.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
That catches the outside edge, 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Grounded foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Alex Rodriguez will dig in here.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
And fastball's in there for strike 1.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Here's the full count offering. On the ground to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Well, normally that pitch in that location results in a pop-up, but he managed to chop at that one, and he's retired.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Too low, 1-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
That's foul.
Two and one.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
And Teixeira's not nearly as strong a hitter from the left side as he is from the right, as evidence there.
lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And a good two-strike pitch. Make him go up and get it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, man, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
So a runner at first with one man gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
Yeah, looking to run that thing back to the low inside corner, but that's not one guys will chase very often.
And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Rodriguez camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Boy, take out the potting soil because you just planted that backdoor curveball.
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. Two out with a man at first. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for route number 3. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Carl Crawford makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting,
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that gets on by. Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single.
And you know that every base hit for him has the potential to become a double. We'll see if they have him off and running in this spot.
B.J. Upton will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
now batting, B.J. Upton.
And low and inside with a fastball as he's got a hot-footed out of there.
And keep in mind, there's speed on the bases here.
A look at Crawford, now the pitch. Ball 2 now. And, oh, that's just not fair right there. Ruled a ball, and it's 3-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford, nobody out. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
That would have been a good one to offer at there.
back. There he goes. Swing a ground ball towards the middle. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's one gone.
Putting the runner in motion paid off there as it kept him out of the double play.
Evan Longoria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. Throw is low, but good hands over there by Teixeira at first as he digs it out.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Carlos Pena will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Carlos Pena.
Low for ball one.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball two. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he lays off again, ball three. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Working the inside corner with the fastball. Let's see if they stay right there.
He's set, now the pitch. And that misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with two out.
Yeah, man, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, trying to get him a chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Count, the pitch. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball three.
Sign of a smart hitter right there.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and two men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Robinson Cano will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And that's in there for strike one.
And that works for him here this time, but he's going to need to learn to work the corners better if he's going to succeed at this level.
fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will reach up to track this one down on the run as he's able to keep this one in his sights for the first out. Nick Johnson will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's up and in for ball one.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Let's take a look where this pitch is. Yep, it's middle away, and this is a location he's had a lot of success with and does it again here.
Francisco Cervelli will step in, a base hit in his last time.
The batter, Francisco Cervelli.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are two gone. Derek Jeter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batter, Derek Jeter.
Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's going to get down out there. And now this will rattle up against the fence. But too late, and he's safe at third.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
Brett Gardner will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batter, Brett Gardner.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. Pena is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. Pat Burrell will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, 2 pitches, a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Patience by Burrell as he hangs in there, 2 and 2. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. A few steps to his left, he's got it. Throw to first by Jeter, and there's 1 gone.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Now batting, and short.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
And that's a sequence that would make any pitching coach proud. He kept it low on all 3 pitches in the at-bat, and he just couldn't do anything right there.
Deanna Navarro will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat.
Now batting, Deanna Navarro.
First pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike.
Just a challenge fastball right there, and he didn't want any part of it.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. And he misses 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Sean Rodriguez would be next. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And he's got that one up there at 94 miles an hour. That's tough to catch up with.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Alex Rodriguez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, he just keeps moving right along. After that rough start in the first, he has put up nothing but zeros since.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And the pitch. Grounded, foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made it through 2/3 of these 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Let's see if he can set them down in order.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0. And I was about to call this a strike, but apparently not. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
If you can keep planting that pitch there, you'll be in good shape.
The 2-1 now to Granderson. And he misses again, ball 3. Nick Swisher would be next. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Rodriguez has got it, and the side is retired. So we go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Sean Rodriguez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, Sean Rodriguez.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, you want the guy leading off an inning to be a catalyst and get on board, so now they've got the possible go-ahead run on first here.
Carl Crawford will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner goes. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
Fortunate to have the runner moving there, as it might have kept him out of a double play.
B.J. Upton will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Fouled back. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Evan Longoria is on deck. And misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I just don't know why they're letting him go on out there. I mean, the manager sees the same things we do. He's just running on fumes out there.
Evan Longoria will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Evan Longoria.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or two, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And this is poured in at the letters, 2-1 now.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball lined back over second, and that's in there, base hit. A run is in.
And Matt, he's right on this fastball. He locks in right out of the pitcher's hand and just shoots it back where it came from.
Carlos Pena will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Carlos Pena.
Well hit to right, but foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Grounded foul off to the right side. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rays are in front, 3-2. Nick Swisher will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he takes strike 2. Two is a fastball that misses inside, 1-2 now.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. hard but foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Robinson Cano waits on deck. On the ground is second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Robinson Cano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this away for the second out. Nick Johnson will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Starts it out with a changeup for a strike. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look. That's a good job of driving through this thing to get it airborne, and he just missed a home run as the ball ricocheted off the wall.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the first offering. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swing and a high pop-up to the left side. Longoria is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. Ben Zobrist will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Ben Zobrist.
Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
Boy, and he's trying to hit that thing through the roof. Easy, partner.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. now the bat explodes as this has popped up. And there's your first out of the inning. Pat Burrell will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now back, Matt
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
I'm a little surprised he didn't pull the trigger, Matt. That was right down Main Street.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Matt Joyce will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the sound you hear is the train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Just look at that body language there. That's tired. This guy's at the end of the line.
Boone Logan will come in and pitch now. Matt Joyce stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. From the stretch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Cano for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get the 1.
Well, he's got to get rid of this thing in a hurry, so he doesn't have much of a chance to square up, but he still makes the play anyway.
Deoner Navarro will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Now back, Deoner Navarro.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
We'll get a good look from above on this pitch. It's on the inside part of the plate, but he's still able to inside out it to right field for the base knock.
Sean Rodriguez will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Sean Rodriguez.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Derek Jeter will try to get things going in the next half inning. We're through 6 full. The Rays lead it 3-2. Dane Wheeler is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Derek Jeter will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 1-0 pitch. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Foul. Sliced down the line at first. Base hit.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Brett Gardner will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Jeter on at first here, nobody out. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Joyce has to back up a bit, but he has it shy of the wall for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankees 7th, and here comes A-Rod.
Alex Rodriguez.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And let's see if that sets up the outside corner now.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Boy, in a one-run game, you don't want to be leaving that pitch there.
Runners on first with 1 down. A swing, but too far in front as this one had the distance but is well foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. Foul. In the dirt here.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
Now look at Jeter, now the pitch. Swing, hot shot to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Mark Teixeira would dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on the way. And that misses inside, 1-0. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
One pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak. Curtis Granderson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
And here's the first pitch. Well hit, but I think he pulled it a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Ball one.
Trying to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Nick Swisher would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses ball four, so now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Nick Swisher will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And there's a fastball from Wheeler as he gets ahead here, 0-1.
Good job of getting ahead with the bases loaded.
And now a soft liner to the left side. Foul. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. His stretch time here in Tampa. Will stretch with him. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Carl Crawford will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Carl Crawford.
And he runs that one high and tight for ball one.
And this one's about eye level, and I can tell you from experience, that one's no fun as a hitter.
One pitch is right there, but ruled a ball, 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground towards first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. B.J. Upton will be the batter. 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
93 on the outside black. That's tough to do much with.
That's the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good hitters count here. He can afford to be selective.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Evan Longoria will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Evan Longoria.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line, but foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And he'll think about inside-outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
Grounded to third. There to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. J.P. Howell will be the new pitcher. Robinson Cano will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
That was a good spot to miss. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone.
This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. Waiting on it is Zobrist. 1 down. Nick Johnson will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Gotta have a little better plate coverage up there.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I don't know if this was their actual intention or not. You'll get a look. That catches a lot of the plate, but he takes it for strike 3, so I guess it really doesn't matter.
Jorge Posada will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw on to Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays lead it 3-2. Jorge Posada will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Carlos Pena will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Hitting his spots with a fastball now. Got him to swing right through it.
And the pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. Hard hit towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, the leadoff man's aboard here, and when you're trailing late in the game, you've got to make sure you keep the deficit right where it is.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. He popped out at his last time. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one finds the corner for strike one. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. Cano for one. On to Teixeira and two quick outs.
A little unconventional, perhaps, but it does the job anyway, as a good turn here will get him the double play.
Pat Burrell will step in. 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And this looked to be on the outside corner, but it's called a ball anyway. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
And he'll be effective if he can keep that fastball down there.
The 2-2 coming. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Damaso Marte will come in and pitch now.
Now batting, Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
No problems for him so far on the hill. He's just coming through on strikes. That's what you want.
2 out here and a runner at second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Swing and a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Well, they made the move to go to the lefty, but I don't think this was the manager's intended result. That's for sure.
Deanna Navarro will step in, a base hit in his last time. Swinging a ground ball to first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Rays are in front, 4-2. Rafael Soriano is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Derek Jeter will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
They don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And it misses, 3-1 now.
And we'll see if this pitcher can rally back here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
As a manager, you're always more comfortable when that closer comes in and gets you the first out of the inning.
Brett Gardner will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Brett Gardner.
In there, 0-1.
Just gotta find some way to get on base here.
Now the pitch. And there's ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Set him up inside and threw it just where he wanted.
1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And 2-2. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. The Yankees down to their final out. And that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
Now batter, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
That's foul.
The Yankees, good night.
These guys really played their hearts out tonight here in front of their home fans. They did a little bit of everything, and when you play together as a team, good things are usually going to happen.
And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But Dave, what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man that shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this you can call on to finish things out for you, and that's just exactly what he did.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Rays are victorious in this one, 4-2. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.